Welcome to Lesheba Mountain Reserve. We're a reserve on the top of the Soutpansberg mountain range on the plateau. The whole farm is on the plateau. It's about 2,600 hectares. The history of this camp is actually, it was an old African village, more than 100 years old. When we arrived here 13 years ago, we decided to take the old ruin and reconstruct it. So what we did was we built it with the African technology, totally their technology, went with their kind of way, found where the old huts had been. We could see just the actual foundationing of the huts. The walls had obviously disintegrated over years, not being used. The roofs were non-existent. It was just rings on the floor. And we came in here and got a factory going, made our own bricks out of their technology, using them as workers to help us build it in a traditional style. Along came Noria Mabasa, the famous vendor artist, and she saw this camp and just thought it was beautiful and did the sculpting you see on the walls, all the terraces, the different split levels on the farm. The archaeological walk is our major walk on the farm that creates the most enjoyment. We show people how the Bushmen started fire. Steve's great, he's worked out the whole technology of making fire. So we go into the sites, we make fire, we show people the paintings, we show people artifacts that we have found on this farm that date back to the Bushmen. And then in a later stage through to the Mapungubwe people that were your medieval kind of culture that came into Africa from the north, following the Bushmen down here. So we try and take people on an archaeological experience that shows them the richness of this area and how old this part of Africa is, dating back 2.5 million years to your earliest pre-humans. The game drive is the final experience, which is your animal experience, where we take people out to show them our rhino, giraffe, wildebeest, zebra, all the animals we have up here. We promote walking. We don't promote driving at all. We have 12 hiking trails, and when people have driven the country through all the big parks and not being able to get out of their vehicles, we push the walk. We want to show people the small things, the insects, the butterflies, the trees, the medicinal plants, the rock art, all those kind of things come into the walking experience. And our motto is climb above the clouds and walk with the rhino. Now, the whole point of the Indigenous Knowledge Centre is to pass on knowledge. Knowledge of the artists who know which woods to carve with, how to make your tools for carving.
I think my highlight was the walk and just being in the bush and coming face to face with giraffes and seeing beautiful rhino whilst on foot, and the cave paintings too, the cave. It is so awesomely beautiful, and it's very luxurious and very comfortable, yeah.
This lovely scenery, not wasting, just contemplating this moment and the trees.